some beach photos for us today. A little while ago it was 27 degrees, so I think that it's a wonderful time to do some beach photos. But this was not summer. In fact, the title for this page is going to be Happy Halloween because this was actually October the 31st when I took at least two of these pictures. I think maybe the rest of them as well, but it was on the same trip. And I want to capture what to me was a really happy Halloween to get to go to the beach. And the other thing that I most want to capture here is the 7. Last year I walked every day for 6 months. Sometimes it was cold, sometimes it was hot. I started in the 1st of May and didn't quite set out to do this, but I realized partway through May I'd walked every day, so I just kept going, and I did that through October 31st, so I did 6 months. This year I started the 1st of April intentionally to try to do every single day, and I made it through the end of October, and I did the 7 in the sand, and also to commemorate that. And as it happened, I ended up walking another half month through the middle of November without missing a day. But I still want to celebrate that on this page. And I've got a lot of photos, so I don't have gobs of extra space. But I thought we'd do a little bit of stenciling. I did not have any collections that had really the right papers and stuff specifically for this. So I think we're just going to do a neutral background, some stenciling on there, and maybe a lot of embellishments. I did pull out some Halloween-ish papers here. I don't know if this was a Halloween collection or not, but it looks Halloween-y to me. And I think maybe this was something fall. So I thought about doing those as a strip for the title, but I'm really thinking now that the title might be better done in some orangey colored letters. And I don't have a lot of true orange, like this from Daily Flash, that I haven't used at all. These are about used up, but I love these with the sparkle to them. So I think I'm going to use these letters. I might do Halloween in one letter and do something else for happy, because I really want to emphasize the happy part. I also have these polka dotty things, but I think I like this one the best. So we're going to work with this and maybe a contrasting color for the word happy. And then I just pulled out a lot of embellishments that had some things in it that I thought would go with this. I like the balloon, even though it wasn't up in a hot air balloon. Lovely day. Then there must have been something here. Oh, the best of times. I thought about framing this photo in there, but I don't know if I'll do that one or not. So, and I've got some fun things here. One of my favorites, and then of course there's always arrows and things. So I have lots of different things that I could use from embellishments. So that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to pick the embellishments that I like the best, and then from those I'll get some colors to mist the background, mostly concentrating probably in these blues and greens on the background, and some orange for the title to really make this a happy page. So I'm popping out a few of these chipboard pieces. I really like this word fantastic. I don't want it to compete with the title. I just want to emphasize what a great day it was. Got a few small things there I'm going to use eventually, but I'll get some of the larger items out here so I can pick colors for the mists. This one I haven't used anything out of, but it has one called Favorite Things, and that's what that photo of the chair and the bag and the hat and all that is about, because those are the things I always take with me to the beach. And I'm off to pick out some mists here. And I've got a whole bunch of different ones. I've got a couple from October Afternoon. I have several from Tattered Angels that are new to me. And I was going to be doing some food prep later on, so I didn't want to have to scrub mists off my hands. And so I went ahead and put on some gloves. These are kind of gloves used when you're coloring hair. I think there's some extra that came with a box of hair color, but you can buy those at Sally's or different places, and that really saves your hands when you're working on these things. Now, adding the mists, I got some beautiful colors in this background. And what I'm doing here with the leftover mists is I'm putting them in my art journal. I haven't done any art journaling in a while. I want to get back to that. But when I do, I'm going to have a little bit of backgrounds already done as I have sort of pressed off the excess mist on some of my stencils. So there's beautiful blues and greens and purples or oranges, and I'm about to cover it all up. With these photos, you will still see a little bit peeking around there. I've got to trim that one photo down, but I don't want to lose all the ocean in the background. So I'll leave some of it there, and the 7 photo on the side, that's going to end up getting trimmed off as well. Since I have a favorite things, that one of my favorite things, I'm going to leave that one off, I believe. Just trying to find a few more pieces, and then we'll spell out Halloween. And when I started pulling this out, I realized I didn't have a capital H. I love these letters where there's mixed lower and uppercase, and I had used all the capital H. So it'll just have to be a lowercase Halloween because I really, really like these letters. I don't have that many things that I feel like I want glitter letters for, but this was one of them. And I put Fantastic way up at the top and hoping it won't compete too much with the title. It's one of those things that years from now when I look at the page I may think, Fantastic Happy Halloween. I may not really quite remember what I was going for, but I hope that I will. That's the goal. When I look back at these pages years from now, that I can relive the moment and it really comes to me. And that's part of my living page class, and it's what I'm going for really on all my pages. One thing I'm getting used to with the ATG gun is how good this adhesive sticks, and you don't get a second chance. Once you put something down, boy, it's stuck. And I'm not used to that. I'm used to being able to move things around a little bit. And I got the photo of me, I wanted at an angle. Kind of go with that 7 over there. I have a happy sticker. And I did decide to use the Lovely Day. That sort of just fit right in there under that 7 and gives me some of the orange color. I pulled some washi tapes here as a way to ground the embellishments and get a little more blue, true blue in there, since I didn't have really a lot of embellishments with that on it. We have the sun and then that fantastic. These are my mind's eye embellishments, and they're really sticking good. And I had a journaling card from October Afternoon that I typed my journaling on and then just put that on the layout. It's a tad crooked, but again, it's stuck down there. And then I have a couple of things here from October Afternoon. Again, some little small stickers. And these hearts are Schmel, the Go Now Go collection. I just love these puffy hearts. They're my favorite thing out of that collection. They're so pretty, and they just make a great addition color-wise and keeping a consistent shape through the page. Just having a little trouble deciding exactly where I want them. I'm trying to create sort of a triangle look with that, and just a little more washi. Okay, so we have our page done, and I've trimmed off this 7, this photo over here just a little bit, and we've got our lettering on and journaling, and added just a few little hearts to kind of pull things together. So the page has a lot of photos on a pretty background. Don't see tons of the background, but you get enough peeking out to get that color. And then we used a lot of embellishments, several chipboard things that were related, a little bit of washi, repeating things in a couple of places helped tie the page together. So it's just a fun page to celebrate Halloween at the beach, which is, something I'd never done. We don't travel on holidays like that very much. We've traveled, of course, Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July, that kind of thing. But to travel on one of these holidays where you decorate or you dress up or whatever, we don't, you just don't do that as much. I don't travel. I haven't traveled on Christmas since I was very young. So so this is kind of a departure for us, and we don't really do anything at home on Halloween anyway. So this was really a great opportunity, and it was just such a warm and beautiful day. I got to complete my 7 months of walking and a few more days once I got back home, and just a great day. So thanks for enjoying that day with me, letting me remember that again, and I hope you enjoyed the page. Thanks so much for watching.